Alright everyone, so now we are finally getting into my reaction for the Q&A portion of Miss International Queen Philippines 2025. This is the top 5 candidates. So every single one of them will have a moment to grab the mic and hopefully drop it, give us a statement, give us impact, give us, just capture our attention. So let's see how they did. As usual, I'll share my thoughts with you guys about everything that is going on stage. And the comment section is all yours to express yourself. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
This is the final question.
Okay.
Why don't you deserve
Ooh.
the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? And why? I will repeat.
Ooh.
Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? And why? Your 45 seconds begins now.
Ooh, and of course, I'm gonna stop her right before it's added. Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? So the question is not why you deserve it, why you don't deserve it. What is it about you that will disqualify you, or maybe like a weakness that you have that would prevent you from getting the crown tonight? It's a very interesting question because I think that it forces you to look deep into yourself and put aside your ego and look at the things that you need to improve, that you need to work on for maybe the international competition or even to be a reigning title holder. There's a lot of different, possibilities here, and not everyone is willing or able to put their egos aside. So let's see how candidate 32 handled this.
I see someone who holds doctrines in life, and that's me. I don't see any reason to don't win Miss International Queen Philippines. I'm here because this is family. We celebrate diversity. I want you to acknowledge our similarities, but really focuses more on our differences and making sure that we understand each other. Here, let's view the world through a lens of acceptance and inclusion and work together to create a vibrant society. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, interesting answer, because technically it's a beautiful answer. I mean, she talked about inclusivity and unity and family and all of those things, and she made it about her experience as a comeback queen, being this, I think it's her 3rd attempt at Miss International Queen Philippines, which is all good and great. But the question is about, what is it about you that wouldn't let you win tonight? Like, what is it that you don't deserve to win tonight? And I feel like she missed that little part. Again, remember, it's about having self-awareness and knowing that you might be really, really strong in certain areas, but also everyone has areas where they need to improve, because none of us are perfect. And I feel like that's what the answer was missing. But honestly, other than that, I really like her answer, because you can tell, like, I can feel like she genuinely keeps on coming back to the pageant. Other than obviously she wants to win the competition, but also like she feels like this is her family, like her extended family. The same way that I feel maybe about Supra, like this is like extended family. She might feel the same way about Miss International Queen. But still, I'm missing the core of the answer, the main element.
Thank you very much, Maria Hard Napoles, candidate number 32.
Okay, all right, so we waited for a bit. So I'm just gonna head and go to the next one. 41, okay.
The best in swimsuit winner.
Ooh.
How does that feel?
I am feeling happy because I make the people proud, because in barangay and pageant, I am always the best in swimsuit, and here in the national pageant, I still make it. And this is all for you guys. Thank you.
Wow. Sean?
Okay.
Mikay, we will give you 45 seconds to answer the question. And your question goes like this. Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Once again, why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight?
I believe I don't deserve to win the crown. Not just because I'm not good in Q&A portion, but I believe I am young. I am 20. But if ever I win, I know that I can still learn more together with the MIQPH organization. But then again, if this is not my time, there's another year. I can still compete next year. Thank you.
I like it. I mean, very self-aware of herself. And then she talked about, the entire Q&A portion that a lot of girls struggle with, or they just get nervous and whatnot. So I like that she is honest about that. And by the way, I think that she did pretty well during Q&A. So I don't think it's like a weakness per se. But I really like the fact that she brought up the age thing, because especially when it comes to Miss International Queen, not just Philippines, but any other international edition, or even when it comes to trans pageants overall, it is not uncommon to see candidates come back over and over and over again for a couple of years in a row, or maybe several times within a couple of years, because it is a smaller community, of course, and because of that, there is also like a stronger identity attached to competing in a trans pageant. Some of these girls that she is now competed against have been joining the competition for a couple of years. I mean, just think of the previous candidate that just answered the Q&A. Just think of Anne Patricia, who is also a comeback queen in this edition. So I feel like the fact that she's aware about, I'm still so young. This is, one of my early attempts. So if I don't get it this time around, it's not the end of the world. I can just join once again, as the other girls have been doing as well. So I really like that. Pretty self-aware. I love it.
Candidate number 41.
Give it up for her.
Bautista, thank you.
Okay, again, just to keep it consistent, let's advance to the next queen.
And with authenticity.
And we have Kirk.
Candidate number 7.
Kirk Popioleg, everybody. Kirk, tonight is a night of beauty, elegance, and grace. And talaga namang pinakita mo sa aming lahat na you possess all of these qualities. However, I also would like to know, ano ba yung dumadaloy sa isip ng isang Kirk Popioleg being so well voted, or well received by audience members, by everybody? Ano yung dumadaloy sa isip mo? Ikaw ba kinakabahan, nape-pressure, or does that fuel the fire to do even better?
Well, first of all, I felt so loved because a lot of people here are supporting me. Their support fuels my journey, and it makes me more motivated. And if you're going to ask me, how does Kirk feel? Well, I'm feeling a lot of emotions. I'm feeling hungry, I'm feeling nervous, and I'm feeling a lot of butterflies inside my stomach, evoking a sense of humility, especially my friends and my family are here supporting me. And I'm also excited because tonight, another life will be changed.
This is just like the casual talk before the question and answer. And she already handled that like a pro when it comes to the Q&A. I mean, it's almost like a Q&A performance already by itself. I love that Kirk has that elegance, that composure when she speaks. She's able to express herself so beautifully, so eloquent. So I'm a huge fan.
Kirk, are you ready for your final question? This is the final question. Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Again, why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Your 45 seconds begins now.
Last night, we were given a chance, all of the candidates, to vote who we want to win and who we want to lose. And unfortunately, I got 11 votes that candidates don't want me to win. Maybe because they saw something in me.
What?
And if I don't win tonight, I believe it is a stepping stone for me to prepare and for me to learn. Because losing is not just about winning. It's not just about having that courage in you. Losing is about learning. And I think if I will not win tonight, maybe because God has other plans for me. Good evening and kapun ka.
This was a mic drop. Oh my God. Wait, this is like, first, this is the mic drop. This is a little bit shady. This is like, she's gagging us with this answer. I mean, okay, let's get serious. what I told you guys before the Q&A, the way that she expresses herself, the elegance, the grace that she carries herself with her communication skills and her presence on stage, all of those things translated to the answer that she just delivered. But then I think that she also used the question strategically to call out the fact that perhaps there were certain girls within the competition who didn't like her or who didn't see her as a potential winner or a worthy title holder. So I don't know why. I feel like there's like a little bit of a strategy with this answer to make it clear to everyone. You know, although I might be like a fan favorite to many and a lot of people here might be rooting for me, behind the scenes, not everyone loves me as much as you think they do. So if there is a reason why I should not win Miss International Queen, it is perhaps because, you know, the people behind the scenes don't see it for me and maybe God has different plans for me. Ooh, this was interesting, honestly, not just because of the incredible, you know, eloquence and communication skills and presentation skills and confidence on stage, but also because of what she actually said. It's slightly controversial. It kind of raises some eyebrows and it makes us wonder what is going on behind the scenes. Why is it that, you know, some girls don't want her to win? Is it because, is it like jealousy? Is there like an attitude problem? Is there like something we don't know? What? And now I'm invested in it. Let me know down below what you guys think, all right?
Has other plans for me.
Meanwhile,
Good evening and kapun ka.
Kapun Kap. She went already, she included the Thai just in case she doesn't get to go to Thailand. She's like, Kapun Kap. Okay, let's move on to the next contestant, which happens to be, let's see,
She is
Anne Patricia.
Anne Patricia Lorenzo Diaz.
Okay.
Anne, congratulations. One step closer to the crown. We will give you 45 seconds to answer your question. All right? Your question goes like this. Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Once again, why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Your 45 seconds begins now.
If there's one reason why I don't deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown, it's just because I know that I am not able to compete in Pattaya, Thailand. It's just because I want to give the chance to others, especially for the young generation, just like the candidate number 48. She's now trying to build her dreams. If I'll be given a chance to give chance for her to build her dreams, I will lend my hands because you'll never go wrong by making or building a dreams that it can benefit to others. Thank you so much.
Okay, interesting. Okay, let's be serious. Okay, I'm trying to still recover from the previous answer, but I think okay. And when it comes to her answer, her delivery, it's very casual, it's very conversational. I mean, this is the type of girl that when she speaks, I feel like I'm talking to, you know, like someone like a friend or those type of vibes, you know, like Kirk was delivering more of like a, you know, like more like composed type of like in control type of speech. I feel like Anne here is speaking from the heart. There is no distance, there is no, you know, formality in between the speech, but she is just being honest about it. She has attempted to win the title of Miss International Queen for a couple of editions at this point, and the fact that she is talking about, you know, giving her position to someone else who is still building her dreams, it's a very noble sentiment, you know, a very selfless type of answer, which I think is something that would play in her advantage. When you look at the like structure of the answer, or perhaps the eloquence, the way that some of the other contestants answered during this particular round, I don't feel like this is the best answer of the night. However, I do feel like thus far is the most honest answer of the night. It's very heartfelt, it's very selfless. It's just literally, well, if it wasn't me, I want to give it to someone else for them to fulfill their dreams. In a way, she has been able to compete 3 times in the organization. Just like some of the other contestants said, they might feel like this is family already. Why not give it to someone else who is still building their dreams? So honestly, a very worthy answer. I like it. I'm not mad at it. So let's see. Okay.
Miss Michelle
And last but not least.
Bermudez.
Okay, let's see.
Michelle, we will give you 45 seconds to answer our final question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here is the final question. Why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Again, why don't you deserve the Miss International Queen Philippines crown tonight? Your 45 seconds begins now.
I think I don't deserve the Miss International Queen crown tonight because there is a 43 hopeful candidates, ladies who wants to experience and be the voice of change. I saw a lot of candidates. They really become transformational. Maria Hart Napoles, I think she can represent Philippines very well because she can face all the challenges and be the face of transformational for better and good. Thank you.
Okay, so we had a little bit of hesitation when it comes to the answer and the delivery. We saw her stumble a couple of times, but nonetheless, I think she recovered beautifully. And in the beginning, I was getting a little bit worried because she was getting a little bit general for my liking, you know, because there's, 40-something delegates backstage and all of these ladies are trying their best, which is normal, but then also everyone is trying to win the title, so should you as well. But then I like the fact that she got specific. She talked about Maria. Maria, I think she will be a worthy representative and she will do a great job because she can face any challenge that might come her way. So at least then later on in the answer, she got a little bit more specific, which I think is what was needed for this particular answer. So other than the couple of stumbles here and there, she still managed to answer the question properly. So very good. So there you go, everyone. That is pretty much it when it comes to Miss International Queen Philippines 2025. I already gave you the reaction to the swimsuit performance, evening gown performance, and Q&A performance. Let me know down below, you guys, which one was your favorite performance of the night. How do you feel about the outcome of the pageant and all of the things that we just talked about? Thank you for being here. Subscribe and stay tuned for more videos coming soon, I guess. All right. See you guys. Bye now.